This problem gives us a chart and asks us of the causes, and I can find causes here listed in the table, which one, meaning which cause, has the highest ratio of the percentage of deaths to the percentage of total fires. And it's really important that we look at that word percentage, meaning we're not using the number counts, we're using the percentages. And we're looking at the percentage, the ratio of deaths to fires. And we're looking for the highest percentage. Now, I'm going to try to be smart about this. As in standardized testing, there's always a time crunch. So I'm going to really study my chart. And if I'm looking for the highest ratio of deaths to fires, so deaths, let's look at heating equipment. I have 16.8% to 27.5%. And if I look at it, that means that the deaths are lower than the percent of fires. So that's going to give me a pretty small ratio. Same will 7.7 to 17.8. But here, incendiary devices, 13.6 to 11.1%, we can see that the deaths here are higher than the fires. So this would already give me a higher ratio. So I'm going to look where the percentage of civilian deaths is higher than the percent of fires. Well, 9.6 to 7.8 for electrical. And here's electrical, so we can look at that one, 9.6 to 7.8. And other equipment isn't even listed, so then we have smoking materials is 28.9 to 6.7. So now between incendiary and electrical equipment and smoking materials, which of those three has the highest ratio? Well, 13.6 to 11.1 is barely greater than a 1-to-1 ratio, as is 9.6 to 7.8. But 28.9 to 6.7, if I round 6.7 to round 7, 28.9 to 7 is almost a 4-to-1 ratio. And the way I did that is I divided 28.9, or maybe around 28, by 7, and got 4. So a 4-to-1 ratio is pretty high. So smoking materials has the highest ratio when we're looking at the percentage of deaths to the percentage of total fires.